Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Stacy, and you've picked a good video to tune into because I'm going to be doing a video that I was not originally going to film. This video has been all over YouTube recently over the past few weeks. It is I tried following a blank makeup tutorial. And the tutorial that I'm going to try to follow today is one by Shannon from Shaaanxo. And if you guys have not checked her out, you should definitely check her out because she is beautiful and so talented and amazing. And to be honest, I'm pretty nervous about trying to recreate this look because she makes it look so flawless and I'm pretty nervous about it. But I'm going to have the tutorial that I am following linked in the description bar down below. So if you want to check that out, you can just go down into the description bar and it'll be linked there for you guys to watch. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below if you have not already. I would love to have you all as part of my little YouTube family here. And without any further ado, let's jump right on into the video. Okay guys, so like I said in the intro, I'm going to be trying to recreate a look done by Shannon from Shaaanxo. And I haven't figured out all of the fancy editing yet, so I'm just going to play the video on my iPad and hopefully you guys can see it and hear it well.
I've already got my foundation on because I just did my mixing all my foundations together video. I'll link it down below if you want to watch it. And then I just did my eyebrows to save a little bit of time. So I'm going to use my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. I've been neglecting my eyeshadow bases lately.
Okay, so she is going in with a very expensive eyeshadow primer by Natasha Denona, and I do not have that one, but it is just a tinted primer. So it will just cancel out any veining, blueness, purple, whatever you may have on your eyelids. So I'm just going to use some Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyelids, and then we'll see what she does next. Okay, so I've blended out the concealer. Now let's see what she is going to do next.
I'm going to use my Shaaanxo palette, and I'm first going to take the shade Clarity, which is just this one here, to set the base down. And this is a flat top eye brush.
Okay, so luckily I just picked this palette up recently. So she is using this shade Clarity to set the eyeshadow base. So that's what I'm going to use. She's using a flat top fluffy brush, so I'm going to use one similar. This one is by Morphe.
And then I'm going to take the shade Bestie, which is this one just here. I'm doing it all the way because I think I might do like a half cut crease, like a really soft cut crease though, nothing too dramatic.
Okay, so she's just taking a fluffy blending brush and blending the shade Bestie into her crease. So I'm going to do the same thing, of course. So I'm going to dip into Bestie here and blend that into the crease. And she took it all the way from inner to outer corner, like so.
And then I'm actually going to take that same color, so just taking Stalker once again. If you're wondering why my foundation doesn't match me perfectly, it's because it doesn't.
Okay, so it looks like she's just using a flat shader brush and dipping back into Stalker to place that on the outer corner of her eye.
I'm going to take my same brush. I think I'm going to do some Vampire. By the way, this is a shadow brush.
So she says she's just going to use the same brush and go in with this Vampire shade here. Very deep shade. And she's just placing this on the very outer corner of her eye, looks like.
This is just a round eye brush. I'm just using the kind of clean up, and I just used a little bit of concealer as well.
Okay, so she has already blended the darker shade out and added some concealer under her eyes. So I'm just going to do that as well. Okay, so I just finished blending everything out and cleaned up underneath my eyes like she did. Now let's see what she does next.
I'm going to use concealer. I'm going to use this Gold Goddess Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow by Stila. I'm going to use it on a crease detail brush. The hardest part for me is getting the two eyes to match because my eyes are completely different shapes.
Okay, so she has taken a Stila Liquid Glitter Shadow. She is taking a gold shade, and I don't have that exact shade, but I do have this shade, and it is like a nudish gold. It's got gold glitter in it, but the base color is kind of like a nudish color. So it might not be as bright gold as the one she's using, but I think it will look very similar on the eyes. And this one is the shade Kitten Karma. It looks like this. So it looks like she has taken a flat like concealer brush. So this one is pretty flat, and I have used this for cut creases in the past with concealer, and she has done like a half or a partial cut crease. So it looked like she just took the product right off of the applicator and used this to carve out the inner portion of her eyelid.
Just to tone it down the gold a little bit because I still want it to look gold. I'm still going to use gold, but I'm just going to use the shade Dream Girl on top of this color just to make it a little bit more peach.
So to tone down the glitter and the goldness, she said she is going in with the shade Dream Girl, which is this pretty peach, pinky peach shimmery shade from her palette. And it looks like she's just using another flat shader brush to pat right over the center of that gold glitter. Okay, so she just used Island Glow to highlight her inner corners, and she used the same crease blending brush that she used with the shade Bestie in the crease originally to smoke out her lower lash line. So I've done the same thing. Now let's see what she does next.
The inner corner being really light and bright and sparkly. So I'm using this Call Me Cheesy Metallic Foil Eyeshadow. It's like a light nude gold.
So I don't have that shadow, but it is very sparkly and very light. So I'm going to use that same glitter by Stila that I used for the half cut crease. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a brush. And I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corner. Okay, so this Sienna eyeliner looks pretty red in my waterline. It's looking a little like I have an eye infection right now. So hopefully it will come together and look as amazing as Shannon's eye look. So let's continue.
I know it looks kind of like eye infection-y right now, but once we do the mascara, it'll be absolutely fine. Can't find my favorite eyeliner, like liquid eyeliner, so I'm just going to use Black Track by MAC, which is my favorite tightline one, but I wanted to use my Tom Ford one. I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to do a thin line. This is a eyeliner brush.
Even she said it was looking a little eye infection-y, so I'm trusting you, Shannon. I'm trusting you, girl. I hope it's going to come together and it's going to look as amazing as yours. I forgot to pop some Island Glow on my brow bone. She has already done that. Okay, now she's taken a black gel liner. I don't even own a gel liner, so I'm going to use just one of my favorite liquid liners, which is the NYX Matte Eyeliner. And she is just doing a thin line across her top lashes. So that is what I'm going to do. I have to get all up in my mirror to do my eyeliner. So if you can see the mirror, I'm sorry.
I'm going to do my mascara first. And I'm using Bad Gal Bang, which I really like lately.
Okay, so I do have the Bad Gal Bang mascara. So just going to coat my lashes with this. She said she's just doing a light coat. So this mascara has a very wet formula, and it's not my favorite, to be honest. But it's not a bad mascara. Okay, so the eye look is complete, I believe. This is her completed eye look, and here is mine. So not exactly the same, but pretty close, I believe.
Now I am going to contour with a bronzer brush and my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette.
Okay, so now she's just going to contour and bronze with her Charlotte Tilbury palette. I do not have that palette, so I'm just going to use my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I'm going to use this to do a little bit of contouring, but mostly to bronze up my complexion.
To highlight, I'm going to take the shade Island Glow again from my palette.
Okay, so she's using Island Glow, the shade here, to highlight. And I do believe that this is going to be too dark for me alone. So I'm going to mix it with a Holy Grail from the other side of the palette. And hopefully that will work better for my complexion. Okay, that's pretty. Can you all see the glow?
I'm going to use Havana by Benefit.
Okay, so she is using the blush Havana by Benefit, and I do not have that blush, but it is a pink blush with a shimmer. So I'm going to go in with Milani Luminoso. It looks very dark in the pan, but it is not that dark.
I'm just overdrawing my lips a little bit, as always. So there was Cali liner, and for me, like, when I do think of sexy, like, makeup, I think of a deep, bold lip, a muted colour, I guess, like, that's what I think of. So I'm using Aroha Luxe Liquid Lipstick by Xoxo Beauty.
Okay, so she used that same lip liner to fill in her lips, and then she used a Xoxo Beauty lipstick that I do not have, but it is like a purpley pinky berry shade, so I think I have something similar. First, I'm going to go in with this berry lip pencil by NYX, and I'm going to line my lips, and she has overlined hers, so I'm going to overline mine a little. Okay, lips are filled in with the liner, and now I'm going to go in with Forbidden Berry by Buxom.
This is the finished look. I love it so much.
It's not spot on, but I do believe it is pretty close to the look she created, and I had a lot of fun doing this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps support my channel, and I do really appreciate it. And go ahead and click subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you be sure and get notified when I upload new videos. I do try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that's all for this one, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.